Hello YouTube. I'm going to go through the customizable features on my 2016 Toyota Tundra Platinum. I'll show you the features that can be changed in the radio, the OEM radio here, as well as the Carista program. So looking at the factory radio, mine's a Platinum, and there's home, apps, audio, up and down in the map spot. You're going to hit the apps button, and then you're going to want setup. You're going to want vehicle customization, and then there's door lock settings, and light settings. Door lock settings, the different options here are auto lock by speed, auto lock by shift from park, auto unlock by shift from park, auto unlock by driver's door, remote to press unlock, so you hit the unlock twice on your key fob here to unlock the doors, or you can change it where you press it one time and unlock all 4 doors. The auto relock timer, and there's 120 seconds, 60 seconds, 30 seconds are off. And then the lock unlock feedback lights. And that's what you can do in the radio. Let's get to the Carista changes. So with Carista, you get this nice box that they send it in. It works with Apple and Android units. So when you open the box, it's just an OBD2 reader. And that plugs in underneath the dash, under here. So once you plug the Carista OBD2 port in, so once you open the app, there is diagnose, customize, and service. To do the changes, we'll be using the customize setting. And this may take a few minutes for it to connect with your vehicle, so just be patient. Alright, so we've got doors, windows, remote, instruments, display, dings, lights, heater and air condition, and then other. So let's go through doors, windows, and remote first. So the very first one is wireless door locking, which you can enable and disable. Blink turn signals when locking, unlocking with the remote, yes or no. Beep when locking and unlocking with the remote, yes or no. Warn beep when door can't be locked because it's still open, yes or no. Panic function on remote. You can enable and disable the panic function. Relock doors automatically if you unlock but don't open the door. Yes or no. And then here's the timer for that. It's either 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or 120 seconds. Or if you unlock the door and don't open it, it will relock. So unlock doors via remote. This is a free one. Even if you don't buy the subscription to Carista, it's a driver's door on first press, all on second, which is the way it comes from the factory, or you can change to all the doors on the first press of the unlock. This is the same setting you can change on the OEM radio. Unlock driver's door via physical key. You can unlock drivers on first press, all on second, or all doors on first press. Auto lock doors when moving, on or off. Lock doors when shifting into gear, on or off. Unlock doors when shifting into park, on or off. Unlock all doors when driver's door is opened, off or on. Open windows and sunroof by turning and holding the key in the door lock, on or off. Now these only open the front two windows and the sunroof. It does not open the back windows or the rear glass on the crew maxes. Close windows and sunroof by turning and holding the key in the door lock, on or off. Same thing, it's just closing. Close passenger window using single button press, yes or no. And this is only available if you have the auto up and down one touch driver and passenger front windows. So then we got passenger window single touch close from driver switch, yes or no. And then delay for auto arming the alarm, 0 seconds, 15 seconds, or 30 seconds. And that'll be for your anti-theft system. So let's go to instruments, display, and dings. So display the odometer after ignition is turned off for 30 seconds, 1 minute, 10 minutes, or off. Key in ding volume. You can set it to low, medium, or high. Key in ignition ding sound. So you can set that as a low, medium, or fast tone. Ding when headlights are left on, yes or no. Seatbelt warning ding for the driver. Now this is a lot of people disable this because if you don't wear your seatbelt on, let's say, the farm or somewhere where you're doing slow speeds and you're in and out of your vehicle a lot, the seatbelt reminder will ding for like a minute, annoyingly. So I've disabled this on mine. You can also disable the passenger side. Same thing. Enable, disable. So then let's look at lights. So under lights, we got footwell lighting timeout, off 7 seconds, 15 seconds, or 30 seconds. Coming home lights duration, off 30, 60, or 90. Auto lights activation threshold, darkest, dark, normal, lighter, lightest. Instrument lights dimming sensitivity. Same thing, darkest, darker, normal, lighter, lightest. Instrument lights restoring sensitivity, darkest, darker, normal, lighter, lightest. Dim interior lights after 7 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds. Turn on interior lights when you shut off the engine, yes and no. Turn on interior lights when you unlock the doors, yes and no. And then the final one is interior light control, enable or disable. So then let's talk about the heater and air conditioning. So the ambient temperature calibration, you can set this from -°C, -2 degrees Celsius, -1 degree Celsius, normal, +1 degree Celsius, +2 degrees Celsius, +3 degrees Celsius. Open airflow to the footwell when auto button is pressed, yes or no. Auto increase blower speed when front defroster is on, yes and no. Auto turn on AC when the auto button is pressed. Yes or no? So if you turn this is normally on. I turned it off. So if you push this to auto, the AC does not turn on. If you have this as yes, the AC will automatically turn on even when it's wintertime. Also blow to feet and face mode. Yes and no. Open vents to outside air when ignition is turned off. Yes or no. And finally, we're on the other, which is if you have the memory seats, which is this button here, which I think is standard on the Platinum and 1794 models. The seat and the steering wheel, with the power steering wheel, will automatically retract up and the seat will slide back. So with this thing, you can select off, where it won't move, short, or standard. From the factory it comes as standard, and the seat slides nearly all the way back, so I changed mine to short so that way it wouldn't go so far back on the removal of the key. So I'd like to demonstrate how far that seat actually moves back and the steering wheel. So I'll try to pull this back here, I'll pull the key out, and you can see the steering wheel retracts up and the seat slides back maybe 3 inches or so. When you put it back in, it automatically slides up and the steering wheel comes back down. Part of the memory settings. Finally, I want to show you guys through some of the settings that are you can change in the center cluster of the Tundras. So we'll turn it to on. And we'll go to settings using the display button here. And you'll press and hold the display button. So the first one is turn by turn navi, so just hold it again to select. You can turn that on or off. This will display turn commands in this middle screen. So then the next one is language, which is English, French, or Spanish. And then the units, which is miles and kilometers. And this only changes what's in this center portion of the screen. It doesn't change the speedometer or any of that stuff. It will change the degrees, but I am not sure if it changes the miles. Let's see. It does not change the odometer, so it just changes the temperature and then your fuel economy reading on the center screen.